Over this evening, we'll swap out foggy weather for soggy weather. So in the meantime, we're dealing with dense fog for at least another hour. That's how long these advisories last. You can see they cover all of our viewing area. Like we saw last night through this morning, visibility may be well under a half mile. So just make sure that you're being careful while driving around. Visibility has improved in some spots. Rockford now up to 5 miles. But as you can see, surrounding Rockford, we're still looking at visibility down to a third of a mile or less. Especially in DeKalb. We'll give you a live look from NAU for an example of that, and it's pretty hard to see, and we're well off the ground too, so it might be a little easier to peer into some of that fog. But out in the distance, you're not going to be able to see much. That fog should improve some though throughout this evening as rain showers move in. You can see that for the most part we're getting some light rainfall to spread across our backyard, likely to have that steady rain throughout the rest of this evening. You can see on Future Track that the rain stays pretty steady and light up until about 8 o'clock. And then after that, we may get these pockets of heavier rainfall, especially near I-88. So the farther south you move, the heavier the rain gets for a few hours. That'll continue through midnight and a little past that. Then we get a slight break by the time we get to the couple hours before sunrise and through sunrise tomorrow. After that, on and off light rainfall expected throughout Friday morning. We might finally dry out by the time we get to Friday afternoon. We'll pick up a decent amount of rain with this, at least a half an inch or more, especially in those spots near I-88 and south where we'll have that heavier rainfall. You factor in about another 2 inches of water from all of the snow melt, and we could be seeing all sorts of puddles in the roads, so just make sure you continue to drive with care. Fog may leave, but there could be some water to contend with as that rain and that snow melt combine later tonight and tomorrow. On top of all that, we could see streams, rivers, ditches, those types of areas start to flood because of all of this water. That's why Lee County and DeKalb County are under a flood watch through Monday morning. So these areas most likely to see at least some minor flooding. So also watch those bodies of water as all of this water starts to flow into some of these spots. Temperature-wise, we stay above freezing tonight, so we don't have to worry about any kind of iciness. Tomorrow, after a rainy morning, a bit foggy in the afternoon, another day in a row in the upper 30s, and we'll continue to have cloudy and foggy weather through the start of the weekend. We may not see these conditions change much outside of the rain leaving through the weekend itself. Temperatures hold steady in the middle to upper 30s. Might start to get some peaks of sunshine early next week. The middle of next week, though, has a better bet for those clouds to break up some. You can see those temperatures are warming too. In your most accurate 10-day forecast, might not get to the 50s, but we may get close as we kick off early February.